Dr. Quraishi, we were talking earlier, you said that in your time this was an experiment which was attempted, but do you still think, given that subsequently there have been instances where there have been concerns about how this link has not really worked, that one should push ahead with it?
Yeah, as I said, in our time it was initiated. Mr. Nilekani came to Election Commission and we discussed. That was the time when we were trying to identify duplicate voters, running all kinds of deduplication software. And we thought Aadhaar will be another deduplication facility.
Okay.
And so we say we'll link it and at some point in time.
Right.
That was the point when we had started collecting, experimenting with biometrics, fingerprints. We did it in Goa on an experimental basis. Then we abandoned it, hoping that we will then eventually link with the Aadhaar.
Okay.
And of course, then after that, there was this history in going to Supreme Court stopping it.
All right.
Now, so long as it is a deduplication software, it's a great thing. But, in which case it should be compulsory. What does it mean that you make it optional? Somebody comes to you, Vasu, and says that I want to link your voter card to Aadhaar.
Right.
So please give me permission. Why will you give permission? Why will I give permission? And
okay,
mind you, 90 crore voters have to be approached for their individual approval.
Okay, so you're saying that's actually like the optional or the opt-out is actually doesn't help the purpose of the bill. But last word from you, Priyanka Chaturvedi. Coming back to Priyanka, the actual aspect of the argument here that there's procedure not being followed in Parliament, that, and this is the question I asked Derek O'Brien as well, that does that merit then actions by the opposition of disrupting the House, like here the allegation is throwing the rule book and so on and so forth?
So firstly, I'd just like to say your disruption is part of a parliamentary democracy and the democracy of India, where it's opposition's duty to raise their voice every time the government doesn't work for the people of this country.
No, but
not my words, they were Arun Jaitley ji's words. We saw sessions after sessions I do not know what he did because I stand suspended, if you remember. And I am watching exactly what you're watching outside of the parliament. So if you haven't seen it, I haven't seen it, I'm the last one who's going to be judging on this. But I can tell you one thing. In the last session, there is a video of one member of parliament getting on the table, throwing a rule book at the chair, but no action was taken against that person because this is a case of selective targeting. This is a case of selective silencing of voices.
All right, selective silencing of voices. Well, let's see how this particular debate and the passage of the journey of this bill plays out. Will it even kick in time for the coming elections? We don't know. Many unanswered questions yet. But that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.